All right, welcome back again to my channel. I greet you. I greet you. I greet you. Welcome back. Welcome back. So I noticed something that I want to share with you. So now Akparawa, resumed his attack on PM, which I made a video about it some time ago. I think 2 or 3 days ago. I talked about that. I know recent, his activities, trying to say one or two things against PM and to justify his activities with Obi Nkere. He didn't stop there. This man is busy trying to justify everything. I think he's not making a random post, like a machine language. He's not counting on time, on days, on how to drop one post that doesn't make any sense. And whatever that DPM says, they will copy it and try their best to justify it, as Shongo Commerce Group are doing from the other side. So now Akparawa is doing his own from the another side as well, even though they claim they are not in line, they are not together, they are this and that, because they have worked together some time ago and they fought each other. They are fighting, they are still fighting. So even so, that Akparawa is now mocking Biafrans, like mocking Biafrans that went to Finland to in solidarity to PM, RP case. Some of his video, in some of his posts, you can see it there. The guy is busy telling people, oh, that Samaropa created a problem, that Biafrans are now fighting Biafrans and all that. This life, this life is pregnant. It depends on what it delivers for you. That's what you will see. But I'm not here for that anyway, because there's a post that he also made. In that post, he's speaking on DPM. From day one, Akparawa is still confused about why Brgie is Brgie from USB. Akparawa don't understand the reason why Brgie was formed. So now Akparawa think that Brgie is all and all, like that's the final bus stop. He forgot that some few months ago, last year precisely, he was telling people that Brgie is like a mini bus that will carry people to USB. And from there, now you cannot talk about your recognition and diplomatic moves should start from Brgie. One of the reasons why they're saying that is because I made argument with some of them. I mean, they are members of my comment. They don't come publicly. They just hide on comments to say one or two things. They argue that PM hired lobby in the Brgie. Therefore, those lobbies are Brgie lobby, not USB. That was the reason why Elias refused to follow USB. He said that Ogenkere is one that has signature in the agreement that they signed together. Then the question is, what is his purpose? Brgie was formed for Biafran to be redeclared. Because somebody who wants to get married will start from friendship to know how to handle and treat with women, how to handle women or how to treat women. I don't want to go out of line, but I have to say this. You want to be a father, but you don't know how to make babies. How can you become that father? You want to be a reverend father, but you don't know how to say your rosary. Do you understand it now? You want to be a pastor, but you don't know how to differentiate Bible to dictionary. You don't know how to differentiate dictionary and Bible. Brgie was formed and government structure was made in under Brgie for Biafrans to know, to show, sign that they can govern themselves, they can be a country, that they are equal to the tax. You don't just wake up and say, okay, boom, I am now Brgie. I am now government in exile. That's the reason why it's called government in exile. And this movement, these steps, comes with honor, with respect, with recognition. So someone like Akparawa is still struggling to understand what is Brgie, why Brgie, and purpose of Brgie. He don't understand it at all. I used to think that he's doing it on purpose But I felt like now that truly he need help, he need more, he need explanation, he need people to take him on a course that will help him to understand what Brgie is all about. This video of DPM here, this video here says a lot. And that is what they're copying. They copied this video actually from my platform. And they're circulating it and all that. Let's hear what DPM said here that Sona Wawa is crying about. So let me see. I want to make sure. Just a moment. Okay.
Distinguished God as the Prime Minister of
No. I am trying to start from beginning to see if I can start it from beginning. Just a moment. No. I have to reduce it. So just bear with me. Okay, let's play it. Maybe we'll play it twice. Okay, there you go. We have it now.
Just like I put today, the lawyer must present Simon Ekpa, distinguished God, as the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile. That has not been done. So let me tell you all one thing. We are not going to beg anyone to recognize Biafra. We've met the condition. Exactly. So let me quickly clarify. We don't need to do anything else. Our allies are already working with us. Let me tell the lawyer, Pastor Rossi, tell him that what I am instructing is that on Tuesday next week, he must present Simon Ekpa as the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile that was declared in Latin Finland on November 29, 2024. This is something that he has to do.
As some of you have been following our Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa, during his presentations and plans that he has. Based on the approval and what our Prime Minister has wanted to be done. Our Prime Minister, most of you that have listened to him, followed him, will bear witness to this statement that our Prime Minister has always said. Once the United States of Biafra is declared, the current Brgie cabinet will be dissolved. And on that note, based on the powers vested on me, I hereby dissolve the current Brgie cabinet of the Biafra Republic government in exile and de facto. Thank you so much.
As you all know, we have a very busy schedule today. We have our fundraising, but I have to take out a little moment from that.
Now, so now I have issue with that message that cabinet has been dissolved. This announcement that's the beginning of fallback. They said this is not the reason though. This is not the reason. Don't get me wrong. This is not the reason why they choose to fall back. No, but this is what prompted them to start attacking verbally and publicly. This is a way of taking Akparawa to go back to his original self without hiding that he's an information minister, that a man that knows nothing about information as information minister. Because if you do know anything, he wouldn't have been fighting with this kind of information. Okay? Dissolving cabinet of Brgie does not mean that Brgie is now rubbish or Brgie is never existed. Have that in mind. Cabinet members. Because these criminals think that Brgie is tied to their name. Once you remove them, that means the collapse of Brgie. Remember, the same people told you that Success Weke is PM to is a PA to PM. You know what now? This is the same people. Now listen.
To come and address Biafrans.
propaganda you heard going around the social media since yesterday is all false, being perpetrated by disgruntled individuals that have no place in the struggle.
Exactly.
The restoration and the independence of Biafra is sacrosanct. The path has been carved. Biafra has been declared. We are no longer in Brgie and can never go back to Brgie. We are the United States of Biafra. All the structures, all the commitments, all the plans, everything we are doing at this time is geared towards the full restoration of the United States of Biafra. That is what this government is focused on. The United States of Biafra has only one government under one leadership, His Excellency Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, of who I represent as the surrogate. I, Captain Gazoro, maintains there is only one government for this country, United States of Biafra. We are focused. You cannot deliver a baby and put the baby back inside the mother's womb. So on that note, as I've mentioned, we have so much to do today. We have our fundraising, our first ever state fundraising coming up. It's gonna be raining again today. We are going to continue to do what we are doing.
Now, he also have issue with this announcement because he still don't understand it. Not because he don't have brain to understand it, but the reason why he don't understand it because he don't want to understand it. He don't want to understand it. Now, what the argument that Akparawa and their camp are making is just like somebody, you are driving Toyota, okay? You are driving Toyota car, let's say Toyota Camry. You drove yourself to Mercedes company with your Toyota. You drove yourself to Mercedes company. Both has to deal with the cars. Now, you bought a new brand Mercedes car, let's say, 2025 or 2026 brand new car from Mercedes company. Okay? And somebody, you bought this car for your family. Normally, your family use Toyota, and you yourself, that is for family cars, for family car, for family usage. You bought it. Your Toyota, the Toyota we are talking about is for you and your family. You don't have any other car. Then you now drove yourself on your Toyota car to the Toyota Camry to Mercedes company to purchase a brand new Mercedes 2026 model. And you told your driver, okay, to drive this old one and follow you at back. Now you are not the one driving the new car that you bought. And you went, heading to your house. It's expected that this car will not follow you to your house, right? To your house with your new car that you are driving. The driver supposed to be, your driver. He's your driver already. He was your driver. And you now told that driver, you see this new car, I'm going to hire a new driver that will drive in Mercedes. So what will happen, since you are here in my house, I don't want this Toyota again to be moving around. It will be here. It will be here as part of your cars. I want it to be in my garage. Automatically, the driver will lose his work. Now you did not hire the driver to become your driver again, but you are willing to hire him for another job in your house. But that driving work, he's no longer driving. You don't want him to drive you again. You will now hire the new driver that will be driving your new Mercedes car. That driver started agitating and decided to take your car away from your compound to his own house while going. Will you allow him? Will you allow your driver to then take your Toyota? Because first and foremost, he noticed that you now have a new car. You didn't tell him to go with your Toyota. You just told him that you are no longer going to be my driver. So it is his choice to take any other job available from your house or to go home. Then he decided to go with your car. Then you stop him. He said, "Oh, but you said that you have bought a new car. So why must you? Why would you? I thought you said that you have bought a new car. What are you doing with my Toyota? What are you doing? What you don't need the Toyota." The owner didn't tell you that he don't need the Toyota. It belongs to him. Whether he has new car or old car or he buys multiple cars, the Toyota that you know him that you are driving for him for all this while still belong to him. But the driver, out of his own stupidity, felt that he can now carry that Toyota, go back to his house. The question I have for you is, will you allow the driver to go home to his own house with your Toyota because you bought new Mercedes? Will you allow it? So if you now question him that you now have if you now say, I have a new car, what I drive now is Mercedes. The person now say, how can you say that you are driving you own Mercedes? You also own Toyota. That you are confused human being. How can you say that you own Toyota and you own Mercedes? That he told you that he is the one that has been driving this Toyota, and the Toyota is the only way. That Toyota is the best thing. That Toyota is whatever, and that Toyota belongs to him. Therefore, you should not mention Toyota again. That because as a driver of the Toyota, that his driving license, that the plate number of the Toyota was written on his driving license or any document at all, or any document as a former driver. He started dragging it because he belonged to him, because his name, some of his documents has this your Toyota car plate number. He will start dragging it. That's exactly what Akparawa are doing. They are unable to understand that the current concern, Brgie, belong to you. Biafrans belong to USB. That is why Akparawa have the audacity to come here and make this post. As you can see what is written here. What did he say? Akparawa is here telling people, I still have a question again. Same Ekpa sues Brgie in 2026. Then you are crying for him to be represented as Brgie in Finland court. Una stupidity stinks. In 2026, because of pride, you Ngozi said Brgie don't exist anymore. You forgot that you, Akparawa, don't have right to dictate whether Brgie exists or not, because it doesn't belong to you. The people that own Brgie are telling you. Or if they want, that's why I give you this illustration or this example of somebody who has Toyota car and drove himself or call his driver to drive him to Mercedes car company, and something happened. You know the illustration I just gave you. I don't want to prolong the video. Why is it difficult for this guy to understand this simple analogy? Why is it so difficult for them? Honestly, I think they need help. They genuinely need help, but pride won't let them. Pride will not let him. Let's go back, because the same thing I showed you the other day about to go 247. Go crying and telling people about people who don't believe in USB, what. Here we go here, like I play this.
Anybody that stands against this government, I will fight you, because you standing against this government, standing for Ogechikunkere, means standing against Biafrans. Ndiame, go your way, we don't want to work with you. He is threatening them. Biafrans don't want to go with you. You are threatening them. What is your problem? I am calling you, Joy Europe, Dr. Joy Europe. Show up, come out. Join Ogechikunkere in the media and they tell Biafrans that what Ngozi Orabeze is doing is deceiving people. That's why I hold to you. Why is it only somebody and the affair that is blabbing? And the you that have been in the cabinet are there, you are not talking. Why are you not talking, Professor Joy Okoma? Why are you not talking, Professor Dr. Bryson Okoma? Why are you not talking, Dr. Joy Europe? I challenge Joy Europe, Dr. Joy Europe, Professor Joy Okoma, Dr. Comfort, Pastor Comfort, Dr. Bishop Comfort, to come out on a video, make a statement that the Prime Minister did not tell everybody that this cabinet of old Brgie will be dissolved immediately after the Biafra have been redeclared. Let these people I called by name, Dr. Joy Europe, Dr. Bryson Okoma, Dr. Bishop Comfort, Dr. Bryson, if they will come out, make a video with their faces, facing Biafrans, tell Biafrans, Prime Minister did not tell us in the media. I'm sorry, Prime Minister did not tell all of us in the former Brgie that was dissolved that our duty, our joy, our job, our responsibility is to bring this Brgie to point of Biafra redeclaration. That once the Biafra has been redeclared, our job has finished. New government will be formed. Let them come out and tell us that the government, that this present government, USB, was not initiated and formed by our Prime Minister. The committee that see to the forming of this government, this United States of Biafra government, was not initiated and formed by our Prime Minister. So what are they talking? Why are they hiding behind? Biafra Unite, I tell you for the last time, don't ever come against this. Okay, Chukwukere told the whole world that he is the one that stopped the Biafran army from fighting for Biafrans. And the Biafrans were buried in number. They were killed in numbers. Because okay, Chukwukere asked them not to come out and defend Biafrans. And you have the guts to come out. Okay, Chukwukere collaborated and brought over the military. Ask them not to come out, that he have a point to prove. What point do you have to prove with the blood of innocent Biafrans? And you have God to come out and support him. You have God to come and comfort, sit at home. For those you supported, they are killing. Everybody should wake up to the reality. Okay, Chukwukere want them to die. And now they are dead. He's coming out to take to sit at home. Go and sit at home now. Everybody here is Anaya.
All right, so that was Ugo. Okay, that was Ugo 247, and people are still confused about what is going on. So please let us, be truthful to ourselves and avoid this kind of back and forward. It's not going to help anybody. I just want to share this with you. Let me know what you think about it. God bless you and take care of yourself. God bless you. Don't forget to subscribe. Very, very important. Bye-bye for now. Day one.